I think I would only fund a Reading Rainbow app if they promised not to change the theme song. Have some stupid pop remix or some crap like that. I love the original; it was awesome. Um, this is Bad Fish. This is a possibly we're gonna do like a um, set of characters in Raise the Dead that are inspired by the Ghostbusters. So this is this is sort of a take on Janine, but it's not actually. I mean, it looks quite a bit like her. But what I mean is the characters in the game aren't going to be, you know, saying Ghostbuster lines or anything like that. They're going to have their own story and stuff like that if they're in their game. It's one of the stretch goals um, to vote on a set of characters that we'll add to the game. I actually was thinking about possibly changing her hair color. Someone said blue. I don't know. Oh yeah, you know what? I was also thinking is I like that idea of possibly doing the tape on her glasses because what I was thinking is maybe like it would be like Revenge of the Nerds mashup. So like maybe they're even more nerdy than the Ghostbusters really are. I don't know. So how has the weather been in Chicago? I was just thinking about that. Did it ever really get nice over there, or is it still kind of another one of these weird summers where it's kind of cold and rainy? I don't know what this sparked this thought really, but something about the break 'em and tape 'em. Uh, made me think about Reanimator. I don't know how many of you guys have seen that movie, but I highly recommend it if you're a 80s fan and or a horror fan. I hadn't seen it until a year, 2 years ago, or anyways, since we've been working on Raise the Dead, I think is when I started I saw that for the first time, and it's amazing movie. I'm really amazed that I hadn't seen it before. The weather's gonna try and kill us. We're gonna get some hail, customary hail. It's actually been really nice out, I think. It's been really hot, let's just say that, but I don't know, it's kind of breezy and I don't know. I kind of like it. Chris, on the other hand, not a big fan. As long as I'm not out running in it, it's fine. I've been trying to do running, so it gets kind of ridiculous. But you just gotta go early in the morning. Ugh. Chris said that he went and saw, oh shoot, what's the name of that new Marvel movie now that I was just going to start talking about it? Help me out, guys. I know you are just going to smack me with my bad memory. Uh, um, uh, uh. Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, Chris said he really enjoyed it. I'm actually looking forward to seeing that. I avoid watching trailers these days, but it looks pretty awesome, so I'm gonna go see it. I'm probably gonna wait for it to come to the cheap theaters though and go see it with Jessica. Get a babysitter. What is yts.re? Is that some kind of download site? YTS. Nice. I've never heard about this one. Yeah, Fribs, this is like me at wide load on a good day. No exploding head. I get my outbursts these days, but I've been trying to tone it back because of my little baby, but I have been not doing so good some days. Just the days when my computer just seems to want to destroy my life, I can't quite contain my anger. Sometimes I think I might turn green and get muscles, but then I realize that I'll never have muscles, and so I just kind of put that idea out of my head. Oh, shoot. I kind of like that brown outline with the green. I don't know. Swizzles. Right. Wow, geez. So this is actually looking like I'm going to be wrapping this pretty soon. I'm not going to do a lot of polish on this one because still to be determined whether or not this character is going to be in the game. So I don't want to go out of my way and go too crazy with it. Trying to think if there's anything else I can draw live or talk about. Sort of crappy looking. get some more color in here. I think it will be better if we had some color. Tell us about the good old days. Well, when I was a youngin'. Funny thing is, the good old days were never all that great. As far as game development goes, these are the good old days. It's pretty stressful, but it's manageable because it's our stress, you know. The old days was a lot of work without any payoff. Well, it was a lot of fun working with everybody, though. I worked with a lot of really good and talented people. And we would have board game breakfast every once in a while. That was pretty cool. We'd all get up early and go into work and play a board game before the office opened. I always enjoyed that. We didn't do that enough, though. Hmm. Does anyone have big plans for the rest of the summer? I know that Jess and I are trying to get out and do stuff on the weekends so that we aren't inside all the time, because we are already inside all the time. So this weekend we're gonna try to go find a lake or something. I guess there's some good sized lakes around here to hang out at. We'll try to find that. Maybe go fishing or something, which I haven't gone fishing in like a billion years. Billion. But maybe we'll do that. Lens flare, yeah. Yeah, we definitely could use some lens flare. That's something I'm interested in pursuing, actually. So I didn't really realize it, but there's like a lot of crazy like Ghostbusters like anniversary stuff going on right now. I just found out about this today, I guess, while I was looking at reference images for this session. I was quite surprised. I didn't realize it was going to be a big thing, and they're actually showing it at theaters here. I actually saw Ghostbusters not that long ago, so I probably won't watch it again, but I haven't seen Ghostbusters 2 in years. And I know it's kind of sucky in some ways, but I actually kind of want to watch it. Yeah, that 30-year anniversary deck of cards thing is sort of stupid. I don't know. I've seen the ads for that. I don't know why you'd want that really. Just seems like a money grab. I don't know. I'm actually getting pretty fed up with, remakes of old 80s things now. I didn't think it would bother me too much, but it's just sort of, I realize that they just aren't going to be able to recapture the magic that the old films hold for me of any of these different remakes. And so I just don't want to see it happen at all. Yeah, they just typically butcher size it. That's a new exercise program, butcher size. You get thin by destroying other people's childhoods. Where are you? I'm trying to ignore all the Star Wars stuff. I mean, I'm glad that they got rid of old George, but I'm not that huge of a J.J. Abrams fan. I wasn't that thrilled with what he did with Star Trek. Amongst other things that he's done that weren't that great. So, sort of, just when it comes out and people tell me it's the most amazing thing ever, I'll have more interest in it. But then it's like last Indiana Jones that came out. I kind of have the same opinion. I just wait and see, and I knew I had a good feeling that it was not going to be any good, and then it didn't turn. I mean, I waited how many? 20 years, 30 years, or no, not not quite that long, but 20 years to see a new Indiana Jones come out, and then they did, and it was terrible, and I didn't watch it. So that's pretty much par for the course. So I'll stop bitching about that now. I think that this new Star Trek was. You shut your mouth, dirty. You shut your dirty mouth. The new Star Trek was needlessly action-packed. There was just some sequences. I thought it was pretty good, but there were some sequences that I just wanted to get up during the movie and just start screaming. It was like Kirk and his ridiculous like sword fight on the. I don't remember even what it was now because it's been so long since I've seen it, but it was just kind of seemed too big blockbuster Hollywood. Too J.J. Abrams, I guess, right? I'm glad I could be of some entertainment to you, Chris. That's the internet, I guess. Everybody's got an opinion. Wow, okay, so looks like only a few more little things for me to do with this. Clean up the eyes and the nose. Cool. Sad about Harold Ramey, though. Yeah, that sort of sucks. That's the one thing I hate about getting old is older people get even older. It pisses me off, this whole getting old bullshit. I don't really mind about getting old. It's just when like my childhood heroes are getting old and crusty or dead. What did I just do? I don't know. Jabrams. Velocity 2X Jabrams. Alright, I'll check that out. I'm going to open it into it. New tab and I'll look at it later. Excuse me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Jabrams. I need to borrow this from these guys. We're gonna do some research on lens flares in the future. Oh. There's some nice looking lens flare add-ons for Unity actually. Maybe just need to grab one of those. Well, some of this stuff looks really nice. I'll show you what I'm looking at so you don't have to. Right now we have some fake lens flares and some stand-in stuff, but we haven't put any work into it yet. We just have the standard Unity lens flares, which are kind of crap. They only like offer you one kind. Oops. Oh yeah. I really like the Vita as a piece of hardware, but I don't think I'll ever get one because I have too many other neglected video games. Yeah, when we add touchscreen support, we're going to change the name of the game to Touch the Dead. It gets a little bit more erotic at that point too. This is a fanfic I've been working on, Touch the Dead. Right. One last to-dos. Somehow I got a different color. Hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, now the zombie version. Whew. You're demanding. I could work on some zombie variations, but not of this character. Alright, well, I think this is done for now. It was fun. Turned out really good. I think it'll change somewhat if it ends up going in the game because we have to work it into the fiction and mechanics to see exactly what they're going to do. But there you go. Nice first pass. I think I'll work on some zombie or some character variations for a while, and whoever wants to hang out can hang out. I'll share this one on a second image so you guys who come late can see what I did. Say yes. Absolutely. That's what I've been saying since my daughter was born. You want to know God? You're looking right at Him. I'm the center of your universe. Add image. What? Is that for me, Chris? Was that for me? Oh, sorry, I haven't been saying anything. I've been trying to get this other image up. I've only done this once, one other time. How do I set the size? Subregion? Oh, I just resized the window, I'm sure. See? Ah, shoot. Ah, shoot. That's not going very well. Hmm. Oops. Okay, that didn't work very good. I'm gonna have to try something else. But anyways, you guys don't want to watch me fiddle around with figuring out this OBS. Dream Heist game. What game is this? The game of your dreams. Huh. I wonder where they got the idea for this game. Alright. Export this. To APNG. Art source. Characters. Humans. Add image. Let's try this add image. It'll be maybe easier. Art source, characters. Alright, there we go. Except I don't know how to resize it. This not the most user-friendly software. There we go. Edit scene. Maybe I'll go up to here. Cool. Yeah, I should export it to Twitter. I'll do that a little bit later. Yeah, you can almost never trust a media conglomerate when they give you their blessing on anything. All right. Excuse me. Well, there's Mr. Z. Let's see, what do we got in here? Sure, I have some zombie heads that I've been working on. These ones are actually all done. I forgot about that. Let's see. The body. And you can see I have... This guy has no jaw. Whoa. I'm like watching my delayed stream. These guys are these are real old ones. Let's see. I should do like a zombie that has most of his brain exposed or something. I should do some more female zombies, really. I don't have that file open. Hi there, Anna. Thanks for dropping in. For those of you who don't know, Anna is going to be helping us with our story for the game and the dialogue writing. She just got back from PAX, and we're all very jealous. Alright. It's kind of tough making zombies that are not repulsive, you know? And we kind of always want our zombies to be somewhat cutish. So that's kind of, it's been a challenge for sure. Can't have excessive gore going on. Catboy zombie? I'm gonna have to figure out what this Catboy is that you speak of, so as to not sound ignorant. Like, she needs to have like the poodle or something like that haircut. Some kind of ridiculous. Sometimes I do this to cover up the background a little bit so I can see better what I'm doing, because I really only want to see the face, the green, to help me kind of get going. It's been a pretty good day so far, Anna. If you can see, I did a drawing earlier today. I just finished it not that long ago, I guess, but that was a lot of fun. The other thing that we're going to do, that we're doing with some of our characters already, is giving them hats. We call them hats, but they're really just variations that sit on top of the head. So we can have a face, and it can have a bunch of different variations built on top of a face. So with the characters that we have now, we have, I don't know if I showed you the other day, 3 hats for each guy. And let's see. This is my favorite part, searching through all of my files. Caretaker, where are you? Running out of RAM. That's always fun. Okay, there you go. So yeah, this is a human head set up. So you can see down here in the lower left is the basic head. And I think that we're going to kind of stick to this sort of scheme where the basic head is a very short haircut, and that allows us to do is add something else on top of it to create a new head. So we've got this, we call these hats, and here's 3 different haircuts, and this one actually has a hat built into it. And when we put those parts together, it makes quite a different look to a character. And we're going to do a similar thing with the zombies, where they're going to have different hats that allow them to look quite different from zombie to zombie without having to make a different, a million different zombies. I'm going to save this file before I close it. But doing the hats on zombies is a new concept, so we haven't been doing that yet. The other thing that we're going to do is we have, for the torsos, we're going to have something. We have a naming convention. We call them accessories, and it's just another sort of paper doll outfit that you can plunk on a character that will be easy to change in and out. So, an accessory could be like a bandana, and we could have that easily on a live and a dead version of a character. It could be like a belt or something. And it could be a hairdo too. I mean, it could be a hat. Well, I guess no, accessories are not on the head. Those are always on the body, but it also could be on the back. So it could be like we have insignias for some of the punkers. They could have, that could be an accessory. This whole thing could just be kind of like a sticker almost, a decal that goes over top of it. I should always, from now on, start creating these characters with these systems in mind, right? So really, I should make this haircut a separate object, so that can be a hat. So we can give a bunch of different female zombies this sort of poodle haircut. I don't even think this thing is ridiculous enough, but I've kind of run off the page. I'm going to have to be okay with that, I guess. Zombie butt. It's not a butt. Not sure what you're looking at. Down there? Trying to decide what kind of injury this zombie has. I was thinking like the dangling eyeball, but I don't know. Like one eyebrow missing. I thought that's kind of funny. Axe wound. Yeah, no, that. See, that one's a tough one because I think that's funny, and I like the idea of an axe wound. It's just that's kind of specific, and it's sort of like in the game, if some human gets killed and they come back to life with an axe wound in their head that there was no axe to be seen. Is that strange? Is that so strange to the player? Would that be really like jarring? You know, maybe that wouldn't be that big of a deal. Maybe it would just be cool to see, and so we just want to make axe wounds, like an axe sticking out of her head. You know, that would totally be like a hat sort of thing too, where that'd be something we'd want to make it so it could be added to different zombies. I'll swallow your soul. Why that popped into my head just there. She needs to have like a really bad frosting job on her hair. The other thing too is like trying to be sort of non-specific with a lot of things. So that characters can be reused. It's tough. Tough balance there to have unique things and generic things. Trying to decide what's what. Whoa, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to do that. Gosh, that's too awesome. That's too red too. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. It's like that hair has to be come from somebody who's alive. We can't be spawning all kinds of zombies that have ridiculous red hair. I mean, some of them need to have ridiculous red hair. Half the face is ripped off, right? I definitely could do something like that. I think that's something, I mean, I'll do something like I mentioned, I need to separate the hair from the head. So I need to go into this layer here and cut the hair out. So I'm gonna cut and go and paste. Alright, now I'll call this a hat. Hat 01. Everything everyone ever said about velocity 2x is true, huh? Well, what happens if I don't know what was said about velocity 2x? Does that like make a hole in the time-space continuum? Alright, so we're going back to just the bare head. Alright. I'll get my other head out here for reference. What's going on here? Okay. The other thing too is that the gore can be part of the hat as well. So let's see, we'll put the hat on. Or first let me turn this back on. And I'll turn this off. Okay, there we go. So say for instance this one we wanted like there's a limit to what we can do, but I'm not exactly sure what those limits are, to be honest with you. Because all what happens is all of the parts are sort of layered, and so they have to be able to draw correctly one on top of the other. So I have to kind of keep in mind what's going to go on top and what's going to go on bottom. And the hat sits on top of the rest of the head, so that should be fine. Anyways, I don't sort of get the idea. I don't really need to spend that much time on this part. So we can turn this whole thing off and turn a different one on. Alright. But first I have to make the basic head. So this is going to be like maybe this one is the one that's missing some stuff. Let's see, some hair. It's got to be a close cut, like I mentioned, so that the hat can go over top of it. And the trick is that there are some characters that are bald, so but they don't have to be exact match. Ooh, what happened to my video? What happened to my video? What's this? Oh, talking about dogs, huh? Yeah, it all depends on how much time we have. We can make more dogs. Yeah, I would love to make some more dogs. They're a little bit more special case than humans, so we probably won't have too many variations, but I'd love to make a couple of small dogs. Because right now, right now we have just big dogs. Okay. Some swirly brain action. Rink. Your dog's name is Dexter. You sure your dog won't mind? We'll have to talk to our lawyer about that. Kind of reminds me of that case recently where the Supreme Court found that images taken by wildlife cannot be copyrighted. There was a guy, a nature photographer, who was out in the jungle, and a monkey, I think, or a chimpanzee, I'm not sure, stole his camera and took a bunch of selfies, and the guy wanted to copyright the images after they got out onto the internet and really popular. But the court just ruled against him, which is a good thing for people everywhere, I think. We need to not have everything under lock and key. What is this? What the snap? Okay. It's kind of like those scientists who are trying to, I don't know if they did or not, copyright or patent the human genome. It's sort of disgusting when you think about that. Patenting plants and stuff like that. It's kind of terrifying that people would even think that's an okay thing to do. Well, Vita isn't the first stretch goal. Not sure what you understand, what you're saying there. Talking on the stream. Oh no, cute dog alert. Get it out. Get away from me. Get it away from me. It's too cute. I'm being overpowered by its cuteness. It's too cute. We may get a dog someday, but my daughter has got to be older first. Quite a bit older. And she's got to have to be willing to help take care of the dog. And mean it. I don't know. This is kind of hideous looking. I don't know. It's a tough line to walk, I guess. Probably have to evaluate every variation to make sure that it sort of isn't too brutal. I usually like to tone down the blood, and so that those brains are probably too bloody looking. I'll have to kind of go in and tone them down, make them a little less red. I like to give the zombies some different color too. Although our zombie types have kind of a specific color palette to them, but I like to make sure that there's some variation in the main color in the zombies, the standard zombies too, so that they're not all the same color green. You got to go back and watch Dawn of the Dead, the original Dawn of the Dead, like the zombies are this sort of really hokey blue-green color. That's pretty funny. What are we looking at here? This. Sorry. Jesus. Sorry about that disturbance. What are we looking at here? Who is. Oh, Game Over Greggy. Interesting. I kind of missed that conversation, I guess. Bye, Anna. See you later. I got attacked by a zombie. That's what happened. Truth. True facts. What's up? Yeah, that's funny. I guess now we're gonna have to do it. Wiener dog. That makes it kind of difficult. But we can't look a GIF zombie in the mouth. Alright. I gotta dehitify this creature a little bit, maybe. I mean, she kind of looks friendly, right? Just a little bit.
That's scary, Dad.
Is it scary?
Look at who's cute and clean.
Oh, my little Jedi. My sweet little baby Jedi. Alright, I'm feeling like I need to watch a scary movie again soon. New suggestions. Like I don't know if you saw, but I watched World War Z the other day, which was fairly entertaining. But it wasn't that awesome. I saw the beginning. I watched a bit of the beginning of Cabin in the Woods the other day while I was setting up my AV system, That movie's pretty entertaining. I've only seen that one once. I could handle seeing that again soon. Horror movies. I'm gonna have to look into this YTS thing. I I don't know anything about it, but it looks kind of nice. What does YTS stand for? I've seen a couple of threads about newer torrent sites that present everything in a real nice format. And a lot of them got shut down, so I wonder about this one. Yiffy torrents. I don't promote any of that stuff. As media creators, we need to stand up and be united against pirates. That's my official stance. I don't really. If you stick to some of the main sites, there's really not much worry, and as long as you do like a virus scan on any sort of archive file, downloading things from torrent sites shouldn't be that scary. There are a lot of sites out there that pretend to be safe, but I don't typically get too adventurous as far as trying to find new torrent sites because there's a lot of them that are pretty sketchy. So I guess I could see your standpoint or your viewpoint there. Wrong layer. Shoot. Called darn it. Yes, sir, Mr. Babsy, sir. I'll start doing my torrent training right away. Alright, 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 alright. This just keeps creeping up here. So I gotta get the eyes set up nice. Emma Watson, poor Emma Watson. Alright. Get my lasso tool out. Lasso me some eyeballs. That's how we do it down here in Texas. I guess. Not that I really know. Oops. Nice and neat. That's how we like it. That's what I said. That's how we do it down here in Texas. Yeah! Rustle me up some pixels for dinner. Yeah! For all you Texans watching, I absolutely meant offense. Let's see. I guess I getting close to being done here, guys. It's been a good day. A lot of fun. I wanted to thank you guys again for all your support. It really means a lot to us, and it's going to help us get this game done in an even more awesome way. It takes a lot of time, energy, and money to make a good video game. I guess that was I guess that was a generalization that some people would laugh at me for. It doesn't necessarily take all of those things, but for Raise the Dead, it does. Got a lot of cool stuff planned that only time, money, and energy will allow us to complete. I always say that I like to think of money as a physical representation of time. So if we have more money, it allows us to get more done in less time. This time is the most precious commodity. It's really a big deal if you think about it. When people choose to give you their money for a product or service that you're offering, it means that whatever you're doing is worth it enough to those people to give up their time in the form of money. No, it's not usually how people think about it, but I think it's a valid point of view. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming by. Fribs, I appreciate your support, dude. This turned out pretty fun. I gotta wrap these eyes up, though. I don't have a good template file for my zombie eyes, though. I don't think. I need to make one soon. Oh god, oh god. That's evil. Okay, I'll quick change that back. Nice. See, I got the hair, the side hair sticks out from the hat, so I either have to reduce the hair on the base model or increase the hair on the hat. And I think I'm gonna probably try to do a little bit of both. Oops. So is today Wednesday? Is that right? Yeah. Alright, so tomorrow I swore to myself I was gonna go to the game shop, play board games with people. I was gonna get out and play board games with a bunch of strangers. And I'm determined to do it. I don't know what game to bring though. Maybe maybe I won't bring a game. I don't know. Try to meet new people here. I'm not too good at that, actually. Pretty terrible at meeting new people. So I'm a pretty terrible person in reality. I think Tremlock can attest to that. I've already assaulted his good sensibilities as far as Star Trek goes, as far as Bungie is concerned, in Halo 4. That's right. I'll wreck your day. Oh my god. Oh my word. My little daughter. What a little stinker. What a little stinker. Alright guys. Time says 5 o'clock and I think I'm gonna just call it. So I think I got some cool stuff done in this stream today. Pretty happy that what I got done actually. I hadn't been planning on doing any female zombie variants, but I'm glad that I did because I needed to. And also I needed to start thinking about hats for zombies. And here we go. Yep. Got some more work to do to make it awesome, but it's a pretty good start. Anyways, guys, I appreciate everybody who appreciate everybody who decided to come by and leave snide remarks and harassment. And I hope to see you guys around. Thanks for the support and keep it up on the forums and on the Twitters and on the Facebooks. So we really need that word of mouth. So guys, have a great day and alright, Tremlock, I'm looking forward to not seeing your mean your mean chats anymore. Take care, bye.